A compiler and interpreter are two different software tools used in programming. The compiler and interpreter have their own functions, features, and purposes. The primary difference between these two tools is how they execute the code. A compiler is a program that transforms the source code written in a programming language into machine language code that can be understood by the computer. The compilation process is done before the execution of the code. It is a one-time process, and once the code is compiled, it can be executed multiple times. The compiled code is saved as an executable file that can be run independently. A compiler detects syntax errors in the code and displays them before the program is executed. On the other hand, an interpreter is a program that reads and executes the code line by line. It translates the code into machine language on the fly during runtime. An interpreter executes the code immediately after reading it. It does not produce an executable file, which means that the code needs to be interpreted every time it is run. An interpreter detects errors as it executes the code line by line. The key difference between a compiler and interpreter is the time they take to execute the code. The compiled code is executed faster than the interpreted code. However, an interpreter provides a faster feedback loop for the developers to detect and correct errors. Thanks for listening. Kindly like, subscribe and share.